Okay, we're back, guys. This is after prime time, just after around lunchtime here on Wednesday, on this Mental Health Wednesday that I have taken off of work here for most of the day. So I got 2 to 3 strong coats of primer on here, and I laid this piece flat purposely because I wanted that to kind of self-level a little bit in that indented area, and it'll be fine. Once it's fine. When this car is painted, this won't even be this shiny. It's going to be satin black, which will be the next series of videos that you guys will see. Probably not, I don't think this week, maybe next weekend. But here's a windshield frame. I did take my usual trick with the acid brush in the cup and just kind of dabbed around in spots that look to be specifically low, or especially low. I did tape off this little piece of steel here that slides up into, because it's pretty tight. And then the actual hinge of the windshield frame, I did not respray. That's just black epoxy. That will get put, I will actually assemble that into this top header bar to paint it, so it doesn't have too much material build on it. So that's that stuff. And then the dash, I got a little bit overzealous again, a little bit of runnage, but it's fine. This product is very, very forgiving, very, very forgiving. So that's going to come out pretty darn good. I'll probably have to fill a couple little small spots, but that is not a big deal because I'm going to be repriming the body at least one more time anyways. Here's the grill shell. Came out excellent. I couldn't be happier with the way that turned out. Looks really, really good. Looks really good. So successful so far here. I'm real happy. I mean, with a couple hours of work, I mean, this thing is looking freaking awesome for just a couple of quick hours here. And this is something that I would have liked to have gotten done last weekend, but Saturday was a family day in the yard. So, and those are great. I love those too. So next step will be to final sand all these pieces. Hopefully they're good to go as is. And then there's some seam sealer work that I will have to do on the back side of the windshield frame pieces where there had been some repairs done, which will never be seen. I just simply want to clean them up with a little seam sealer. It's not going to matter anyways. The car doesn't have a roof on it, so if it gets rained on, it's not going to matter. But just to make it look a little bit better, and I didn't want to take the time to do body filler and sand and stuff. I'm just going to do some seam sealer work and paint the stuff. So I'll have to figure out a way to I probably will put the windshield frame completely together to paint it, so I can actually hang it then from the windshield frame hinge. This windshield's not going to be hinged when it's done. It's going to be just it's going to be permanently attached by just some black sheet metal screws. I'll show you that later. So next batch of parts is going to get satin black, which I'm going to start making some room in here for. And I ordered from Eastwood the Hot Rod Satin Black, and it comes in gallon kits. So what that means is it's a gallon can with 3 quarts of color, and you pick your choice of activators, which is 3 to 1. So one kit is one gallon sprayable. And I emailed the company because I wanted to make sure that I was thinking about this right or correctly, that I've always been trained that when you are mixing color out of multiple containers, you box them, which means pour a little out of each can into a container, mix and intermix those 3 containers. Well, I think it'll work pretty good with having only 3 quarts of material in each can. I'm just simply going to shake each can, top off one can with the other can, shake it, open it, dump it into the other can, etc., and just keep, and maybe do that 2 or 3 times to guarantee consistent color. Now, I don't think that this car is actually going to take more than a gallon, even with all of its parts. I kind of doubt it. So fine, whatever. When I get color for Tessie, then I'll just do the same thing with whatever leftover color there is and just make sure that that color then is consistent, or that color will go with this car for touch-up reasons depending on how much is left, how much I may have to buy back. So that'll be cool. I'm really excited for that. Obviously there's going to have to be some pretty significant shop cleaning involved before I do that. And this time of year now, it's nice out, so I can open doors, get things drug out onto the approach, hit everything with the blow wand, wash the floors, let it sit, and then, you know, I'm hoping I can do that like on a Friday night, and then Saturday morning, you know, after everything is settled overnight, Saturday morning get in here and wet the floors one more time, set everything up, and spray. Because with this single stage, with any single, well, I shouldn't say that, with this satin or hot rod black, you guys know you can't buff that. So if it's dirty, it's dirty. There's no going around it. You would have to denib and respray, which is another reason why I'm doing a batch of small parts first, just to get the feel for that product with the gun I'm using. Is that the right gun? Should I use a different gun? Do I need to choose a different activator? I chose the under 80 degree. It won't be 80 degrees here for 3 months, so well, 2 months. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. This is a Wednesday, Mental Health Wednesday, and feeling good. Good progress. Luckily my wife works locally here too, and she has invited me to lunch because she knows I'm playing hooky today. So do I go do lunch at the bar, or do I go do some yard work? I have until about 2 o'clock to screw off, and then I got to get myself kind of cleaned back up and go pick up my kids. So cool. So yeah, good progress. Next major undertaking will be the doors, which I'm sitting here looking at them. After doing this body tub, the doors should be a piece of cake. And I'll show you those in more detail when I get to that. But I need to get a batch of parts done and out of here so I have just some working room simply. Another thing on my potential to-do list today is to start measuring up for, I need to do something about storage. I've been talking about doing an addition on this shop for years. Every time I get the money saved up, get the building permit, something comes up, something breaks, something needs to be replaced, whatever. An expense comes up that's unexpected. Oh, there goes my $2,000 for my shed project. So I am hoping to put a lean-to on the back of this building. I'm hoping I can do it like maybe 8 feet. I'd like to do 9, because then it would actually be wide enough for a car if I had to. And I'll show you what I'm going to do with that too. And I've got a lot of junk around here that needs to go. Spring cleaning will be a scrap haul for sure. So that's all things to come. I'm kind of rambling, so I will let you go on that note. And thanks again for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. This is great. I miss this. I used to do this a lot. Like, I used to be out here every single day and night, which wasn't healthy for my relationship at the time, but I'm getting back there now. Kids are getting older, so I can spend a little bit more time out here. But anyways, ramble. Okay, see you guys. I'm hoping to get back out here Friday. If I do, we'll see you then. Thank you.